and adults. This is a driving teacher review. This is for beginning drivers or drivers who want to improve. Let's go ahead and get it. When preparing to make a turn in heavy traffic, you need to signal approximately 2 to 3 blocks in advance. You want to give people time to make sure that they see your blinker, time to slow down, and then time to react. Because if you turn your blinker on too late, then you're going to end up getting rear-ended. Next, when backing a vehicle, you should clearly see the direction that you're moving. The best way to do this is turn your head over your shoulder. If you're backing up to the left, you need to look over to your left shoulder. If you're backing up to the right, you need to look over your right shoulder. Also, here's another pro tip. If you turn your wheel to the left, the rear will go to the left. The front will swing out to the right. A lot of beginners don't know which way to turn the wheel, so this will definitely help you. Before moving a vehicle in reverse, you need to look behind the vehicle. Little kids play around cars, pets, people walking. You may not have a modern car with a blind spot or backup camera. So the best backup camera are your eyes. You always want to look around. Here's some new advice to help you. A lot of beginning drivers do traffic light driving, meaning you don't see people to the left. You don't see people to the right. What I need you to do is see the big picture. Use your peripheral vision. This is my peripheral vision. This is my left hand, I see it. This is my right hand, I see it. You got to learn to look left and right as you drive so you can increase your field of vision. Searching for specific driving related clues in different situations, in different environments. This is true. If we're driving in downtown Chicago, it's going to be different than driving in downtown Detroit. If we drive in downtown Detroit, it's going to be different than driving in downtown Houston, Texas. Each of these areas has different hazards, different people, and different things you need to watch for. So as a beginning driver, you don't want to be surprised. You want to take your time and gradually have exposure to traffic, semi-trucks, police parked on the side, pedestrians walking. Aim high steering means you should look 12 to 15 seconds ahead. You want to look ahead as far as possible, just like I'm looking right now. If I was driving, my eyes are up, aiming high. Beginning drivers look down. I'm looking down at the speedometer. There's some speedometer here, but that's what beginning drivers do. So I need you to aim high. I need you to look ahead so you know where things are. If you have questions, go ahead and put those questions in. The area you see around you is called your field of vision. This is my field of vision. You got to see people walking, cars backing up, pedestrians walking on the side. Pedestrians have a responsibility too. If there is no sidewalk, they should walk along near the curb with the traffic. I'm doing well, thank you. You always want to go with the flow of traffic. Bicyclists have a responsibility too. They should be going with the flow of the traffic. You're welcome. I really appreciate you, Ken. Thank you. So let's review again. Bicyclists need to ride with the flow of the traffic. Pedestrians need to walk against traffic if there is no sidewalk. Also, pedestrians and motorists. If a pedestrian is walking through on the right, motorists, you should look left, right, and left again before you make your turn because we don't want to hit a pedestrian or bicyclist. It's called the right hook, okay? The right hook. A lot of beginning drivers struggle with yielding in the rules of the right of way. I like to see students yield a minimum of 3 seconds, 1001, 1002, and 1003. This allows you to stop. You look left, you look right, you look left. And if you're going left, you look where you're going. If you're going right, you look where you're going. Searching means glancing quickly and continually. This is true. Always be aware of what is going on. Driving on the expressway, how many seconds ahead should you be looking? 20 to 30 seconds ahead. Look ahead. Is there a traffic jam? Is there a semi truck in your lane? Always be aware of those situations so you can make a good decision. What is a good decision? Getting over before you get to the traffic, getting off at the next exit in case there is a traffic breakdown. Next, thank you. When driving in city traffic, you should check your signal and look ahead one block. You want to see what's going on. There's some strategies that I want you to apply. Before we get into those, watch what other drivers are doing. You should be looking at my videos. You should be watching your mom. You should be watching your dad. You should be playing driving games to help you understand about speed control, lane positioning. All of these are valuable tools to help you increase. To steer straight forward, look ahead toward the center of your intended path of travel. This is true. Aim high, look ahead. Walking down the class, walking down the hallway in high school, walking down the hallway at community college, walking down the street in downtown Houston, Texas. You've got to look ahead. You must stop at the intersection ahead. Just before the intersection where you have to cross, there are railroad tracks. What should you do? You should stop before the cross railroad track sign and completely stop. You want to look, you want to listen. Next, when preparing to make a right turn, we're coming up, we've stopped, we're making a right turn. We have to look left, right, left. Check to see if a right turn on red is allowed. Sometimes it is not allowed, and you will end up getting a ticket. A lot of beginners don't check no right turn on red. The following vehicle that blocks your view ahead. So you want to increase your following distance. There are keywords on test. Increase means to make bigger. Decrease means to make smaller. Sightline means your ability to see. Depth perception. Visual acuity. This is how clearly you see something. I'm using certain keywords in the driver's education curriculum to help you guys and ladies understand. You need to identify hazards further ahead when driving at faster speeds. Why? You reach these hazards much more quickly. So you want to take your time. The best way to keep from getting involved in an emergency driving situation is to continually search. You got to look. Is traffic moving? Are they slowing down? Are they speeding up? Is everyone getting over to the right? Is everyone getting over to the left? The best way, the key factor in driving in the city, we're talking about driving in the city, is a plan that allows you to concentrate on seeing everything in your traffic scene. I mentioned Houston, Texas. I mentioned Detroit, Michigan. I mentioned Los Angeles, California. You have to go slower. We have more people walking legally, some illegally. You have people running lights. You have buses. You have delivery trucks. That traffic scene is very intense. Let's continue. When you must handle several hazards at the same time, the best thing to do is adjust your speed and position to separate the hazards. What does this mean? Our car door opens, slow down, get to the left. A pedestrian comes from the left, slow down, get to the right. Excuse me. You always want to have room to slow down, to make decisions. The single biggest cause of crashes is drivers running into things they can't see. You're saying, what? Yes, drivers actually hit things they don't see. This could be a kid walking between two cars. This could be a car backing out of a driveway that is blocked behind a truck. This could be you driving at night with your instructor, making a left turn. You don't see the car coming. You always want to turn into the nearest lane, L-A-N-E. Keep your turn short. Stay consistent. If you can pass a vehicle on the right that is ahead, Making a left turn, you do not have to leave the pavement. This is true. In some areas, there is a wider gap of pavement that you can drive around. Your car should not be leaving the pavement to pass a car. Here's some other tips. The big five. Number one, concentrate. No phone, no text. We always want to talk to our mom, our dad, our loved one, girlfriend, boyfriend. When you're driving, focus on driving. Number two, look while turning. A lot of beginners, if we're turning right, they're looking to the left. They're looking straight. Seriously, if we're making a left, I should see you turning and looking where you need to go. So look while turning, change lanes, and practice backing up. Those low speed maneuvers are very important. Next, drive at a safe speed for the conditions. If it's raining at night, heavy traffic, slow down. Keep your space. Take your time. TIME. Have a lot of following distance. A lot of beginning drivers tailgate other cars. They focus on the car ahead of them, just like I'm focusing now. Instead, take a breath, relax, see the big picture. How many cars ahead of us? 3. What color's the light? It's yellow. Where's the kid? To the right. I ask you these questions to teach you to use your eyes. You have to look. Next, have a lot of room when pulling out into traffic. A lot of beginners don't judge distance very well. As a result, you're going to pull out in front of traffic and make a mistake. What I need you to do is take a breath, wait until it's clear. When it's clear, then you pull out, turn to the right in the nearest lane. Now, I did some research. According to the National Highway Transportation System, what's up, bro? The best position for making right turns, parallel parking, or reversing into the driveway is to turn hand over hand. If you Google, you get different things. Look up national publications, the National Highway Safety Transportation. In the Midwest, AAA is one of our leading authorities. They say have your hands at 7 and 5. There's an airbag in the middle. We don't want to blow our thumbs off or break our wrist. We always want to be careful when we're steering. Next, don't scare your parents. If you scare your parents, they're not going to drive with you anymore. I don't want to drive with you. You make me nervous. So you really have got to get that nervous energy out. Then when you're ready, get mom in the car, get dad in the car. Here's another pro tip. Whoever's in the front with you is the co-pilot. Whoever's in the back, they stay in the back. And we hear them, but focus on your co-pilot. Okay? New drivers don't judge speed and distance very well. When I was driving with my mom, I would drive a little faster. She said, boy, slow down. When I was driving with my dad, that's dad. I was driving too slow. So that was kind of weird. Now I remember those days. And you're going to drive differently with your mom, with your dad, with your older sister, with your older brother, or your cousins. Next, beginning drivers need a lot of verbal instructions. What does this mean? I need you to get over to the right lane. At the light, I need you to make a right turn. It's okay for your coach to tell you. It's okay if you don't know everything. It's okay if you don't know how to get to downtown Houston, Texas, 290. It's okay if you get lost. What I need you to do is take a step back. Stop being so hard on yourself. You will learn. It takes time. We're not going to assume that beginning drivers know everything because they do not. When I teach you guys, I don't assume you know everything. I break it down, I give you examples, and good instructors are patient. If you're taking the time to listen to me, I'm very patient. You're gonna be looking at all my videos, all my lives. I'm patient. Next, I'm nice, and I don't yell if someone makes a mistake. What is a mistake? You blow through the light. What is a mistake? I tell you to go left, you go right. What is a mistake? You turn the wheel too short, I turn the wheel back so we don't hit the curb. What is a mistake? I tell you to turn on left blinker, you turn on the right blinker. Those mistakes do happen, but your parents don't have a brake. We have two brakes, one on the left for the driver, one on the right for the passenger. I'm talking about the driver's side car. We have two mirrors. I have a mirror to see behind us. You have a mirror so you can see behind us. Good instructors don't make last minute decisions. They tell you, okay, we're going to be going to the downtown area. I want you to make a left turn on 28 Mile Road. Okay? You're going to drive down 5 lights, then you're going to make a right turn. Okay? You're going to go through 2 roundabouts. Yield. Going slow. Okay. Now we're in the downtown area. You're going to parallel park. Yes, you're going to parallel park. I will show you what to do. I model it. Good instructors show you what to do. Good instructors tell you what to do. And good instructors make conversation with you. So as I'm telling you these things, you need to be thinking, what is he saying? Good instructors have a conversation with you. They don't yell. They're considerate. Guys and ladies, have a blessed day. I'll be going live later, 7:30, 7:45. Bye.